captured in your experience, no matter what song you sing, you are not worshiping. A worshiper is not a musician. A worshiper is not a singer. A worshiper is one who understands the dynamics of hosting God. If you cannot do that, you are not a worshiper. Singing is only a spiritual instrument to help you ascend that ladder. But much more than that, the foundation of true worship is the willingness to die, to get to that realm called Galatians 2:20, that have been crucified with Christ in experience. A lot of people come before God, they worship for hours and go back, and after service they just say, how was the service? Powerful, that guy can sing. And you watch the person, no pregnancy, you were not a bride, it wasn't God that came there. Because if God comes, something must shift in your life. Look at what the Bible did with worship, that people can be worshiping and God is somewhere winning battles. The warfare dimension, that when the nation of Israel were surrounded by all kinds of enemies, 3 kings arose. The people began to sing, and notice they didn't sing what they wanted. The formula was given to them: you are good and your mercy endures forever. And all of a sudden, the other side of worship is victory. They were not seeing it, but they knew something was happening. And 2 enemies, which foolish man goes for war with gold in his pocket? Are we together now? And they began to kill themselves, and the Bible records that the last few helped to kill one another. The last person killed himself and left the gold there. And when they got there, God said, no, you can't walk twice. If you've done one in my presence, then the other one is done. Listen, brothers and sisters, I show you a route to hosting the glory of God and the power of God. You can find out that when you worship truly, at the end of it, you will check the fibroid is gone. Nobody prayed. Something happened. You see that? When the fire comes, the fire doesn't just burn you. The fire burns everything that is not God. Whatever remains is the part of God in you. When that fire comes, it burns every pride. It burns every dross. That's why sometimes a song can be raised and you want to sing and the Spirit says keep quiet. That's your own worship. You don't sing. You just let your ears do the worship. While you hear the words, the Spirit of God is ministering. You want to join, but there is a restraint. And then you can keep quiet for 30 minutes. Afterwards, the Holy Spirit will just lead you to take one song on your knees. And that's where the miracle comes. A living sacrifice. I'm giving you a piece of my secret place. This is what I do. I don't just play songs and go before God and dance foolishly and off it and go out and no. I go with an intention to be changed. With an intention. Lord, I have come before you. They call me Apostle Joshua Selman, but this is a worshiper coming before you. And you stay until something begins to happen to you. And then you see, when you come out of that worship, when people have exhausted a dimension in you, you come out with a level of freshness, another dimension. You met him. The pregnancy within you shows, it's an evidence. And before people exhaust one dimension, they lift up their heads and see another dimension, ever fresh. The secret is that secret place of the Most High. Worship.